Peppa Pig is the ultimate being, sex machine, and the most powerful animal of all Peppa Pig.
Do I have to, I can't rap, so this
Yes.
is gonna suck. I can't rap.
Yes.
The leftist media is filled with a
No,
whole bunch.
rap.
I can't. I'm trying.
Want to kill the rat from Chuck E. Cheese.
No, Paul, you fucking idiot!
It sucks when you clap on like Discord calls. Everyone's like, "Are you fapping?" I have been evicted for gooning.
What a nice morning! It's time to eat. It is to eat some breakfast. I'm gonna go downstairs. Some nice pocky and wobble day. My favorite. Well, time to chow down. You're coming with me. What do you want? No, I'm just gonna take you to my secret lair to have some fun. If you know what I mean. Let go of me. Don't take me with your secret place. I don't know who you are. No, mister, not the secret whale.
We could do the peanut fucker.
The peanut.
What?
The peanut fucker.
Who send it?
Today, I did my monthly shopping and saw a jar of peanut butter. It has been ages, since before the lockdown began, since I had any peanut butter. On a whim, I grabbed my favorite type, crunchy jumbo jar of crunchy peanut butter. When I got home, I decided to have a peanut butter sandwich. This is where I went from. As I shafted a knife into the jumbo jar, it created a crack.
I think this is to say creator.
It created a crater in the center. As we all know, lockdown has deprived us of all attention and quite possibly sex. Why did I say it like that?
Hate this.
Everyone with a penis has looked at a jar of peanut butter and thought to themselves, I want to fuck him.
I genuinely thought that.
Looking at this hole in a jumbo jar.
Do you have those thoughts?
What?
Do you get those
No! This is about to get really horny really fast.
I'll have to ask Raph and Aaron their opinions on that one.
Looking at this hole in the jumbo jar of peanut butter just made my mind break. I got a spoon and created a perfect peanut hole for my dick to go in. I lubed up and went into town. Unfortunately, since I had gotten crunchy, I created a spiky pit for my shaft. Like those tooth holes from Star Wars, but with the peanuts instead of teeth. I'm ashamed to say that one particularly sharp nut cut my dick. It was nothing major, but it hurt. This was just the start, unfortunately. As I continued to pound the peanut butter, something got under my foreskin. I'm currently getting over a urinary tract infection. Sharp nuts underneath my foreskin. No! I hate this! You can imagine the pain I was in. But it was my duty to finish what I started. I couldn't stop. I kept going until the nut filled the jumbo jar of peanut butter with a drop or two of blood. Unfortunately,
Hate this.
money's tight right now, so I couldn't exactly throw away the jumbo jar. So before the foreseeable future,
Oh.
I'm stuck eating a nutty nut butter.
No.
Oh,
Why?
Dumb.
Should I do a good job of reading that?
Oh.
Okay, for this one, can I go get ice cream, please?
Yes, go get it.
Yeah, you go
My
get
dude.
ice cream while Amy's doing this one, I guess.
I shall return.
Listen here, you piece of shit. You can keep laughing, but karma is gonna come back for you and fuck you in the ass, you little weak bitch ass fuck. It'll fuck you up bad. My dad's stronger than you and he's gonna beat you up, so shut up, you piece of shit, unless you want to be fucked in the ass by karma itself. My dad's an important guy in the police, so shut the fuck up or you're gonna be fucked, or you'll be fucked up so bad. Are you scared? Because you should be. You shouldn't be laughing at me. It's dangerous because I have destiny on my side, and I'm a shark and a fighter, and you're a little loser bitch.
Okay, Mean Girls, goddamn.
That was gorgeous.
Hi, my name is Emma. Well, Emily is my real name. I like to think that I'm different from everyone else in some ways. I guess you could say I'm quirky. I'm about 15, I've got 600 followers on Instagram, 1,500 on TikTok. I've got at least 200 friends on Snap. What's yours? I'll add you. I also really like Billie Eilish. Her music's so depressing. I also drink so much bubble tea. It's really all what I order at Starbucks, apart from the cold brew with cinnamon almond milk foam. Oh, good. People kind of trigger me sometimes. This is mainly because my horoscope is Gemini. I'm kind of known to do things like that. Also partly because I have OCD, even though I have never actually gotten tested by a doctor. I did a cool quiz on BuzzFeed. The questions there are like so relatable. I get asked out a lot, and I mean a lot. Kyle asked me out a week ago. He is such a weeb though. Who the heck actually goes to computer programming club? Tyler's so hot though. I wanted to ask him out, but he has a lot of competition. Less than 1 year, I'll be able to drive. I really want a Mercedes or a BMW, of course. I'm not spoiled, but my parents are offering me like some 1 or 2 year old Honda Civic. I kind of find that a bit cheap about them. Well, thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
I hate and love it.
I hate it so much. I hate that I can do that.
Many wrongly assume that the Emoji Movie is simply a bad cash grab for iPhone, but in reality, when you look underneath the simple exterior, one finds a truly elegant, poetic story about a father trying to connect with his estranged son. The plot you know. The plot you know is that of Alex trying to pick up a hot babe at school with the sexiest emoji of them all up there inside his phone, his text office, and it is the first day of our hero Gene. He's supposed to be a med, but he wants to be cool, so he doesn't. His attempts to look cool in front of the ladies failed though when Alex said that he faced rejection once again, and having very clear scapegoat decides there's no other option but to annihilate everything on his phone. Jean's oops letter did not solve this, so with insert rebel girl here and insert comedy relief here, decide to stop this. After participating in the longest ad in human history, they give Alex an ultra sexy emoji, which impresses his crush enough that she decides there and then he's obviously an alpha male Chad.
Oh.
The secret plot. For someone to truly understand the secret plot, first you must understand that the director, Tony Leondis, had no control over this movie, but rather a movie exec made this movie. Now, what are the biggest problems that a movie exec faces? The problems that most movie execs face are your stock's not doing good, power-hungry people below you, a lack of connection with your son, and your trophy wife trying to get a big chunk of money from the divorce. You could argue it could resent any one of these. That would take too long, so I go with the lack of connection with your son. It's so hard to scroll. Can I just use my arrows? No, I can't. Let us recontextualize this. Imagine you are a movie exec and you remember that you have not talked to your son for 6 months and your wife is going to use him against you in court. So you decide to send him a crappy meme. Your son's shocked that you have so little connection with him that you thought that he'd generally find a screwed up emoji fun, decides that he is going to delete you from his contacts. You decide then and there that your relationship with your son is more important than impressing the other members of the board, especially since your wife is trying to take your massive yacht by influencing your son. So you tell the board that you want to take some vacation time, but the CEO, represented by Smiler in the movie, tells you that he is not sure if he wants to keep you on the board, especially since you are taking a lot of vacation time. You're in some deep waters now, and you desperately need someone around your son's age to tell you about what is hip and cool. Then you remember John, the intern that gives you coffee, represented by High Five, and Glenn, the girl in It, represented by Jailbreak. They try to tell you what's cool, but you fail to truly wrap your head around all this, and the CEO is getting pushier and pushier about returning to work. Then with Glenn, you realize that you are beginning to have a relationship with her that you wish you would have with your son. Then at the end of the day, with your newfound knowledge, you go to r/memes, copy and paste the first meme in hot, and send it to your son. While your son is still mad at you, he agrees that you have good meme taste and decides not to delete your contact. Oh, wave 3. I feel like I transitioned from one voice to another during that, but that's fine.
You
That
did, but
was
I'm still very proud of you.
gorgeous.
You did great. I'm proud. Meet more. End of video.